Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Hart. Monroe is out there with Thompson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And for the Nets, McCulloch out there with Martin. Here we go. Then there's Kidd. Then it's Van Horn. And it's Kittles in at the 2. Monroe, the pass to Hart. Monroe with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Thompson with the bucket.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Now here's Kidd. Pass to Van Horn. Shoots over Anunoby. Van Horn, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Thompson in the corner. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Just another spot on the court where he can hurt you from. Thompson, efficient in the corners.
Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Jason Kidd.
And, you know, a guy who razzles and dazzles fans with his unique flair and flavor, but also plays the right way. Monroe is a handful to deal with.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Kidd kicks to McCulloch. Pass to Kittle. And here is Kidd. Here's Kittle. Outside Kidd. 5 on the clock. Over Monroe. Kidd, no good. And here's Los Angeles. It's been 10 unanswered points. Thompson from long range. Rebound, New Jersey.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Inside, Kittle. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
And here's New Jersey. 8-point game. For 3, Kidd. Robinson pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Thompson throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And here's Kidd from the arc. Rebounded by Hart. Los Angeles leading by 10. Monroe with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Pass to Hart. Now, here is Robinson. Out to Monroe. Thompson outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got 11 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Thompson with the bucket.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
New Jersey trails by 13. Here's Kidd. Teardrop shot. Kidd a screen on Anunoby. Here's Van Horn. He's guarded by Anunoby. 2 points. That one goes.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on an 18-7 run. Thompson in the corner. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now here's Kidd. Pass to Van Horn. Unable to get that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Monroe, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
Boy, a player as versatile as Anunoby is extremely valuable. I know he gives you defense, scoring, plus he can make a play or two as well.
Here is Kidd. Launches a 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for L.A. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-points. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Jefferson is out there with Smith. Then it's Williams. Then it's Martin. And it's Scalabrine at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for New Jersey. Now McBride. Pass to Bridges from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Martin. To the left wing. The 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Scalabrine.
Just a really good job there of finding the open man by Martin. Very unselfish play.
Bridges left side. It's stolen by Jefferson. Just his first attempt. And it's Martin missing. Los Angeles leading by 11. McBride on the wing. Pass to Barrett. There's the triple. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. McBride with the ball. Still without a basket. Thompson for the triple. It's good from long range.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Outside for Martin. The three-pointer is right on target. Martin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's McBride. Pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now it even seems to be coming easier for him.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Van Horn. McBride passes to Hart. Thompson for the triple. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So for the Nets, Williams comes in for Kenyon Martin. And it's Kidd in for Smith. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And here is Kidd. Pass to Van Horn. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Thompson. And it's hard penetrating. That one goes. Count it. And Los Angeles leads by 15.
Offensively, that's where he's at his best. When Hart is driving, he's thriving, putting his head down, going to the rack.
The offensive rebound, and he makes that one. Van Horn's got 4 points this quarter.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
Hart outside. Thompson outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
No doubt this is Thompson's most lethal weapon, one of the greatest three-point shooters in the history of this game.
Pass to Van Horn. There's 53 seconds left here in the second. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hart, right side. Here's McBride. He's covered by Kidd. Thompson for the triple. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that was from the parking lot. Got to be impressed with how accurate Thompson is from way outside.
Launches it. Chasing Kidd, and that's good. Kidd's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Good on the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. On the wing, Thompson. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And so it's Los Angeles taking a 19-point lead into... Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Taking a look at Los Angeles. You've got Monroe. Robinson is out there with Hart. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Outside. Hart outside. Thompson from long range. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson feels like every shot he takes is going in.
Outside for Martin. Pass to Van Horn. Here's the teardrop. Kidd with the bucket.
Really good play on both ends there. The passer for making a good decision. The shooter for knocking down the shot.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they had a 19 from three-point range. Thompson's got 44.
The back at you retaliation 3. Who doesn't love a little back and forth and give and take?
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. McCullough passes to Kittles. Nets passing it around. Kidd attacking. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Kidd doing a nice job snaking inside. I like that move. Terrific. That maneuvering, eel-like, all the way to the rim.
Kidd with the steal. One-on-one here. A floater. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Oh, man. Carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
Monroe, the pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
One of the purest shooters you'll ever see. Thompson's form impeccable.
Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And here is Los Angeles now. 16-point lead. And Monroe kicks to Thompson. Back to Monroe. Robinson a screen on Kidd. The drive by Monroe. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
Kidd against Monroe. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
Monroe dishes to Robinson. Thompson from long range. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Outside, Kidd puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Thompson looking for an opening from past the arc, and the three ball is good. Thompson's got 53.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. New Jersey making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Akporti's checked in. Monroe outside. Pass to Thompson. Shoots the three. Drops in the tray. Thompson's got 56 points in the game.
I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively.
Here's Martin. And here's Kidd from the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, he can stuff every stat on the sheet. Kidd really having his way.
52 seconds left to play here in the third. And Monroe kicks to Thompson. Fires the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Van Horn. Outside, Martin. Monroe against Kidd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New Jersey needs to get off a shot here. And it's Martin missing. Anunoby passes to Thompson. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer.
You know, when he's lighting it up like this, they are a hard team to beat.
Jefferson has a wide open. What a play. Simply drains it in.
Team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer.
An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. We come back right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Los Angeles leading by 23. We've got Williams. Jefferson is out there with Van Horn. Then it's Smith, and it's Kittles in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for New Jersey. Nailed from three-point land.
Hey, from a technical, mechanical standpoint, Klay Thompson has one of the purest jump shots you'll ever see.
Smith the pass to Kittles. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Pass to Thompson, fires from deep, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Smith the pass to Van Horn. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now McBride. Here's Dadier. Pass to Hugporty. McBride with the ball. Thompson for the triple. And Van Horn pulls it down. To the paint. Here's Kittles. Makes it off the glass.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
Kittles has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. At the top of the key, Thompson. Barrett the pass to McBride. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Barrett, no good. Here's Van Horn. Pass to Smith. Outside for Jefferson. Puts it up. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Robinson's checked in for Los Angeles. Mikal Bridges comes in for Thompson. And a change for New Jersey. McCullough's checked in. Martin's checked in for New Jersey. Kidd comes in for Smith. And the Nets with possession. Kidd passes to Van Horn. Here's Kittles. Pass to Van Horn. Sinks the triple.
Drilling that catch and shoot. Caught it and shot it with confidence.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Los Angeles. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
Out to the wing. Outside, Martin. Pass to McCullough. And here is Kidd. Here's Van Horn. Now here's McCullough. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Outside, Barrett. Now McBride. He's covered by Kidd. Back to Bridges. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
You don't want to let Bridges find what he's looking for on the perimeter. You know, he's got an improving stroke from distance.
Down low, here's Van Horn. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
To the middle. On the wing, Bridges. Clarkson on the wing. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kolic's checked in. Pass to Kittles. Outside Kidd. Off target from outside. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Dadier. Out to Clarkson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to Kidd. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. And along with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, this is Kevin Harlan. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Baker out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Turner. Then it's Porter. And it's Murdoch in at the point. And for Washington, they've got Nene. Bradley Beal is out there with Wall. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Gortat in at the 5 spot. Baker kicks to Porter. Back to Baker. Murdoch passes to Trent. They set the pick. Pass to Baker. Clock at 4. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Porter, no luck. And here we go with the Wizards' fast break. And that one is good.
And he finished it off.
Here's Murdoch. Turner with a screen on Wall. Here's Murdoch. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Here's Murdoch, covered by Wall.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Wall dishes to Nene. There's Beal with the 3, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Yeah, that shot is right in Beal's comfort zone. He's been knocking those down his entire career.
Here's Murdoch, covered by Wall. Connects from three-point range. Baker's got 5.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And defenses have to respect Beal's jumper. That helps part the sea on that possession.
The kick out to Porter. Pass to Murdoch. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Baker. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Demonstrating some power right there. Love whenever Baker just throws it down with force.
Wall passes to Temple. Fires for 3. The rebound by Baker. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. And it's Murdoch missing. To the inside. Temple finds Beal. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 12.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Porter passes to Baker, and he slams it one-handed.
Good play and great vision from Porter. The pick and roll gets someone open, and he finds it.
Pass to Nene. Beal from long range buries the long-range jumper.
Some solid passing there. There's a great atmosphere on a team when you're creating opportunities for your teammates.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's his check in for the Wizards. Miller comes in for John Wall. Pass to Giannis. Outside Anthony. Giannis sets a screen for Anthony. Back to Giannis. Banked in off the glass.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Here's Anthony following the basket by Andre Miller. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
And the Wizards with possession. Miller outside. Here's Temple, covered by Anthony. Nene, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game. Phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Giannis passes to Anthony. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Back to Antetokounmpo. Out to Anthony. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Okay, basketball. Now into the line for your home team, Chris Humphrey.
Miller outside. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Wizards.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Bobby Portis. Trent's out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Anthony. And it's Murdoch in at the point guard position. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. A 3-ball. And it's Murdoch missing. Washington leading now by 4. Miller kicks to Wall. Wall sets a screen for Miller. The Wizards with another miss.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, strong finish.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Miller. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Washington making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Humphries. Temple comes in for Paul Pierce. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Miller. Baker, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Jackson comes in for Taurean Prince. Pass to Gortat. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this is where Gortat does so much of his damage. A towering 7-footer with a sweet touch.
Giannis a screen on Wall. Giannis outside. Los Angeles with another miss. Washington leading now by 6. Here's Beal. Temple the pass to Beal. Up past the Wall. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Inside. Here's Baker, covered by Wall. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And just under 7 feet. Ben Baker is a real presence in the paint. He's good at aggressively going for buckets and stopping his opponents from getting to the board.
Gives the team such a great element, having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. That's good from Wall.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
And just taking pride in being their leader, these passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Pass to Murdoch. 1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. Jackson passes to Murdoch. 5 to shoot. And here's up to Kumbo outside. Rebound, Washington. To the paint. Here's Beal. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Beal's got the lead up to 8 now for Washington. Jackson kicks to Anthony. No good on the triple. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. Pass to Temple. Here is Gortat. Outside, Wall. There's Beal with the 3. Here's Gortat. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Outside Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Hands it from downtown. Anthony's got 5 now.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
From deep, Wall drains it from beyond the arc. Wall's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Wizards.
Not lacking any confidence. When the ball hits Wall's hands, he is ready to let it fly.
Jackson passes to Antetokounmpo. And the and Wall kicks to Beal. And again, Washington with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Out to Anthony. Outside, Antetokounmpo over Nene. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Washington looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Nene is out there with Gortat. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Wall, and it's Temple in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. There's Beal with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Beal's got the first basket of the third quarter for Washington.
Well, Beal knew where the opportunity was going to come from. He is deadly from the corner.
Murdoch, that's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
Porter passes to Trent. Baker in the corner. Outside, Porter. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Turner kicks to Porter. Rebound, Washington. Gortat's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Wall. Now Beal. Now here is Gortat. Guarded by Porter. Nene down low. There's Beal with the 3. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Beal's got 9 points in the quarter.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Murdoch passes to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Murdoch missing. Wizards leading by 20. A pull-up. Wall, no luck. Trent passes that one.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Here's Wall. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Beal with the steal. Pass to Gortat. Here's Temple. Stripped away. Here's Baker, covered by Wall. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
When Baker's going to work like this is when he is at his best. Outstanding at remaining aggressive offensively.
And Beal kicks to Wall. Drills it from outside. Wall's got 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And here's Trent outside. Wall grabs the board. And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Turner against Gortat. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Washington leading now by 17. Pass to Trent. Down low. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Trent. Trent's got 3 assists in the game. Over to the left wing. Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely. Los Angeles trails by 15. Trent finds Turner. Trent left side. Pass to Baker. Here's Murdoch. Covered by Wall. Gortat with the block.
And an average shot blocker for a center, when Gortat rejects shots, it helps set the tone for the defense.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
Washington shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Washington making some changes. Chris Humphries has checked in for Nene. Pierce comes in for Garrett Temple. And Miller's subbed in for John Wall. Out to Anthony. Pass to Prince. Hits the three-point bomb. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Beal puts up a deep 3. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Wizards. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Prince out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Anthony. And it's Murdoch in at the point guard. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Giannis automatic inside.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
Gortat, and Gortat with the stop.
He is a big guy, and Gortat doesn't play the finesse game. This is a guy who's all about strength. Forget about laying it up there. He's going to take the power approach.
Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Giannis. 6 to shoot. Gortat with the steal. It's Pierce with the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Wizards lead by 16. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals being active with their hands and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Miller, the bounce pass. Wall passes to Miller. Gortat inside. Working on Prince. Los Angeles trails by 16. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Anthony dishes to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. Puts up a three. Another shot. Giannis with the hustle points.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Timeout, Wizards. Washington making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Humphries. Temple comes in for Paul Pierce. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Miller. Wall.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
And so Wall nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now Porter. Here's Murdoch. Shoots the three. It's good.
Kept his eyes up the floor, and it pays off.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And Wall. Here we go now.
And on the drive, Wall can be so sudden, striking before the defense gets a chance to load.
Porter. And there's the dunk.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Beal drained from outside.
Well, make no mistake about it. Bradley Beal is a valuable offensive player. He can take over a game with his scoring ability.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. There was no hesitator. He wants to talk to the team right now. Los Angeles trails by 16. The on the up. Wall with the rebound. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
John Wall.
First one falls for him.
First team foul.
So he gets them both. Washington leading now by 16. 1:31 left in the fourth. Takes the three. No good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Count it!
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington. They led the game at 1 point by 20. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Beal, just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Turner.
This is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. Excellent at timing that rejection.
Lays it in off the window. And here's Wall. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And the layup is off. Here's Baker, guarded by Nene. Strong move off the glass.
The assist. Gary Trent Jr.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Turner. Gary Trent is out there with Baker. Then it's Thompson. And it's Murdoch in at the point. And for the Wizards, Bradley Beal is out there with Wall. Then it's Gortat. Then there's Nene. And it's Temple in at the 3. Here's Murdoch. Thompson outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And this is Thompson's calling card. An exceptional shooter from downtown.
Pass to Temple. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
Trent finds Thompson. And it's off from three-point range. Down low. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Gutsy play against that foul, managing to grab the N1 opportunity.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the game. Now here's Wall. Defense is right there. Beal, that's for 2. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Thompson outside. The tray gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 6 points.
Well, great confidence there from deep. Nice looking 3-ball right there.
And stolen by Thompson. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
No doubt this is Thompson's most lethal weapon. One of the greatest three-point shooters in the history of this game.
He was all alone on that one. He's got 5.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth games.
Lets it go with the 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Turner passes to Thompson. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else. Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Thompson from long range. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Wall kicks to Nene. Back to Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Another one falls for Washington.
And some guys find that mid-range tricky, but it's a great place to find quality shots.
And Billy Donovan. Miller's checked in. And Anthony's got the ball here for Los Angeles. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Here's Temple. Pass to Beal. There's the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Beal's got 11.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now Prince. Thompson inside. He's covered by Beal. 4 on the shot clock. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Washington making some changes. Chris Humphries has checked in for Nene. Pierce comes in for Garrett Temple. And Smith subbed in for Beal. Now here's Anthony. Scoreless thus far. Got that one up quick.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Miller outside. Pass to Gortat. Now here is Humphries. It's Pierce on the wing. Guarded by Prince. Releases. Misses off the right iron.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Baker passes to Anthony. Thompson outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Was it? And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Brent's out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Murdoch in at the 1. Here's Murdoch. Giannis a screen on Miller. Murdoch passes to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
This is why this team loves involving Antetokounmpo in pick and rolls, because the D has no answers for him.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Miller kicks to Wall. And the basket is good. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
More comfortable around the rim than beyond the arc. Wall is a different type of guard.
Washington making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Humphries. Temple comes in for Paul Pierce. And Beal subbed in for Andre Miller. And then for Los Angeles, Baker, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Trent comes in for Taurean Prince. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Cole Anthony.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Pass to Temple. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Wall. Wall with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 11. Inside, here's Baker. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Showing the strength and will to convert through contact. Now he gets a chance at the line for one more.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Wizards. The shot from 20 feet away. The rebound by Baker. Porter against Wall. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Trent passes to Giannis. Rebound by the Wizards.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up with it.
And Nene slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Los Angeles with another miss. Tries it from the top of the key. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Giannis slashing. Baker kicks to Trent. Pass to Murdoch. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Here's Murdoch. .135 left to play in the first half. Here's Antetokounmpo. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Pass to Gortat. Back to Temple. And it's Beal in the corner. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Beal's got 14 points for the game.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Miller's checked in for John Wall. And then for Los Angeles, Miles Turner, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Thompson in for Porter.
Well, he was ready for that pass, and that's exactly what you want from guys playing off the ball.
Back to Miller. Here's Temple. Beal from long range. The rebound by Turner.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Gortat over to help. Thompson for the triple. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Man, showing some terrific range. Beal's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Washington. The drive by Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching him unprepared.
And here is Beal. Puts up a deep three. And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the end. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. They've got Nene. Bradley Beal is out there with Wall. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Gortat in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Thompson looking for an opening. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got 38 points.
And this is Thompson's game, a lights-out shooter from basically anywhere on the floor.
Temple to pass to Beal. Gortat with a screen on Thompson. And Beal kicks the Wall. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. 10 points for John Wall.
Sometimes Wall seems just undeniable. Even the contact doesn't slow him down.
Thompson from long range. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, they failed to break this guy's rhythm. Maybe a break in the action will help.
Nene, the pass to Gortat. Chalk up 2 there. Gortat's got his first points in this one.
And this is where Gortat is most dangerous, a refined, confident interior scorer.
Thompson for the triple. Good on the three-point shot.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. For 3, drops in the tray. Thompson's got 47 points.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Nene. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Trent can't hit. And the Wizards with possession. Beal gets a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Los Angeles making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Thompson's got 50 points.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this. Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Murdoch. And a miss there on the triple.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Murdoch passes to Baker. Thompson for the triple. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 53.
Yeah, and he's given them something to organize the offense around. He just keeps finding scoring opportunities.
Here's Temple. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. So for the Wizards, Drew Gooden has checked in for Nene. Pierce comes in for Bradley Beal. And Andre Miller has subbed in for John Wall. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Temple. Los Angeles leading by 20. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Thompson outside from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Nice jumper there, flashing how dangerous he can be shooting the ball.
Pass to Pierce. Back to Miller. And here's Pierce. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Puts one up from 19. The shot is good off the backboard. Pierce has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Anthony kicks to Turner. Thompson for the triple. And the three ball is good. Thompson's got 59 points.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Here's Temple. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Taurean Prince. Cole Anthony is out there with Gary Trent. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Baker in at the center.
Well, you could see that coming. Giannis not to be denied, especially at the rim.
All with it. The kick out to Pierce. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Brown, he's checked in for Washington. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Prince. Trent outside. Outside Anthony. Three-pointer. Washington with the rebound. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. In the corner, Gortat with it. Wall wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, I mean, from 3. Wall looking relaxed out there, and one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Out to the right wing. Here's Portis. Prince outside. It's Trent on the wing. Covered by Wall. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. For the Wizards, Nene, he's checked in for Gooden. Temple comes in for Pierce. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Brown. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Back to Wall. Beal against Trent. Right side, Wall. And he comes up with the deuce. Wall's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Pass to Turner. Trent outside. Now here's Anthony. Prince, the pass to Anthony. Prince with it. Picked up by Nene. Releases from 15. Baker, no good. Washington trails by 20. He's feeling it. And the shot will go down.
And big scoring night for Wall. And for him, it's about the rhythm. When he's locked in, that gives him the confidence to keep firing.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Thompson outside. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Drills the three-pointer.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Here's Humphries. Chance to Smith. The Wizards working the ball around now. Humphries sets a pick for Miller. Driving the lane to the wing on the left. Now Pierce. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
With the drive.
And coming in with intensity as if nothing could stop him.
Murdoch's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Miller outside. Now here's Gooden. G right on him. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And that's the right approach for Gooden. A solid rebounder and an above-average interior scorer.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Gortat's checked in for Humphries. Temple comes in for Paul Pierce. Beal's checked in for Smith. And John Wall subbed in for Andre Miller. And he drives in. The shot by Turner no good. 1:07 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Temple. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Baker. And that one, good.
I mean, you can grab him, but Baker still finds a way to score even through the contact.
Pass to Temple. For the 3. And again, Washington, no good. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Takes the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely right now.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one. Something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Joel Embiid. Paul George is out there with Moses Malone. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Thompson in at the 2 guard. And for the Raptors, we've got Camby. Tracy McGrady is out there with Christie. Then it's Miller, and it's Slater in at the 3 spot. Now here's Simmons. Slater with the rebound. 4-on-3 break. A shot by McGrady, no good. Thompson from long range. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
McGrady outside. Miller with a screen on Thompson. Clock at 6. And that one's good. McGrady.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Going inside. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Marcus Camby.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
McGrady outside. Camby, a screen on Thompson. Shot by McGrady. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. McGrady's got his second basket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Simmons. Embiid inside. He's against Miller. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. McGrady outside. Raptors need to get a shot. And Marcus Camby, the bucket on the assist by McGrady.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Thompson. A 3. Drills it from outside. Thompson's got 6.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from 3. Boy, this guy's too accurate as a shooter.
Christie the pass to Camby.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
Toronto working the ball around now. Miller sets a screen for McGrady. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, you don't see it often, but Klay Thompson letting you know he can finish emphatically.
McGrady outside. 1:25 left here in the first quarter. Back to Christie. Over Simmons. Christie can't make it. Los Angeles leading by 4. And then Simmons slams it in.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
Simmons gone 2 of 3 from the floor. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Jared McCain comes in for George. Bibby checked in for Thompson. And Cheeks is subbed in for Ben Simmons. Now, here's Trent. Trent setting the pick for Billups. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. To the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Some changes for Toronto. Thomas checked in for Miller. Collins comes in for McGrady. And it's Williams in for Christie. to Bibby. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Toronto trails by 8. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. To end the run, that one's in. His first shot this game.
To me, the mid-range shot will always have value in this league.
Bibby against Williams. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. 5 seconds left here in the opening quarter. From deep, Thomas. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Los Angeles leads by 6. The second quarter coming up right after. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got Collins. Chauncey Billups out there with Williams. Then it's Thomas. And it's Trent in at the power forward. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
On the wing, Williams. Thomas, a screen on Cheeks. Elbow shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Williams.
Boy, you give him that good a look, he is going to typically make you pay.
Simmons dishes to Drummond. Here's Cheeks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Toronto calls timeout. Thompson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. There's the pick. And the wide open shot from Billups. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Los Angeles leading by 6. McCain finds Simmons. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Miller's checked in for Williams. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside, Billups drains it from beyond the arc.
He got a great look and made sure it didn't go to waste.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. In the corner, Drummond with it. Jacks up a 3. Up again. It's good on the putback. And Los Angeles leads by 5.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
McGrady against Thompson. McGrady passes to Billups. Miller sets a screen for Billups. Offline from the top of the key.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
Thompson for the triple. It's good from long range. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
One of the purest shooters you'll ever see. Thompson's form impeccable.
Billups inside the line. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Billups has got 5 points in the quarter. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Christie's checked in for Toronto. Williams comes in for Chauncey Billups. And then for Los Angeles, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Drummond. Paul George comes in for Jared McCain. And Cheeks is subbed in for Ben Simmons. Takes it inside. Bucket is good. Cheeks has got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
Boy, zero hesitation. You see a window to drive, and you take advantage.
McGrady left side. Over George. The shot by McGrady, no good. McGrady's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Cheeks outside. Thompson for 3. Thompson with the 3.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Williams. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. Los Angeles leading by 9. Cheeks with it, and it's Miller picking him up. And Thompson gets it to go.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Thompson's gotten all 6 of his shots to drop perfect from the floor. Here's McGrady, and he converts the layup. McGrady's got 6 points.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
The deep 3 from Thompson. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. And Los Angeles leads by 13.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Paul George with the steal. Here's Cheeks. Count the basket. He's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Over in the corner, Christie. That's 3 pointers off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Joel Embiid out there at Malone. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Thompson. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. Phillips, no good. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Embiid. Still yet to score. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite 2-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Thompson for the triple. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Toronto calls timeout. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. McGrady passes to Camby, and that one drops. Camby's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. And stolen by Thompson. Jumps up, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Phillips from outside. Simmons pulls it in. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now. Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Buries it from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to McGrady. Here's Camby. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Camby's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip. And this is Simmons at his best. When this kid is attacking the rim, he is tough to contain.
And here's Toronto. Now Christie. Nothing on the board. Outside Phillips from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Malone's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Simmons. Outside Malone. Pass to George. Simmons on the wing. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's just sheer strength right there. Try to tie Simmons down all you want, but this guy fights hard for every basket.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Quentin Grimes comes in for Moses Malone. Jared McCain's checked in for George. And Cheeks is subbed in for Thompson. And Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
Simmons gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 54 seconds left in the third. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
And Toronto making a change here. McGrady's checked in. Count that one. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
That's about awareness, setting up your teammate, making the game easy for the people around you.
29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Cheeks kicks to Bibby. From outside, off the mark. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Bibby covering. Lets it go from the wing. The shot will not fall. Gets it off. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for L.A. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here is Los Angeles now. Williams is out there with Brown. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Trent in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Cheeks kicks to Bibby. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Grimes. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Here's Brown. It's Trent on the wing. Back to Brown. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Williams dishes to Brown. With a floater. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Bibby with it. Pass to McCain. Now Grimes. Thomas covering. And Quentin Grimes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Toronto making a change here. Miller's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Kelly Oubre's checked in for Jared McCain. And Maxey subbed in for Cheeks. Maxey passes to Grimes. Good D by Thomas.
Oh, he had all the room he needed, just failed to convert it.
Bibby against Williams. Brown outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Maxey. Oubre against Thomas. Oubre kicks to Drummond. For three, Bibby. Los Angeles with another miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
A shot by McGrady, no good. McGrady's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Oubre, good.
You see the athleticism and the length. Oubre able to get his shot off inside. That's a high percentage look for that young man.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Thomas. Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. Miller with a screen on Maxey. Williams, that's for 2. And again, no good by Toronto. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Grimes finds Maxey. Back to Grimes. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Now Bibby from downtown. Rebound by Williams. Brown outside. Looks for McGrady. Gets it to him.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Now Drummond. In the corner, it's Oubre. Hits the three-point bomb. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
Williams up on top. He's covered by Maxey. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Oubre on the wing. Over McGrady. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Outside Williams. Thomas sets a screen for Williams. Goes up the baseline. Brown, no good. Kicks it out to Maxey. This one for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And well, Maxey is a dead-eye sniper from beyond the arc. The D has to chase him off that line.
And yes, it's good.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Drummond. Kicks it out to Maxey. Over Williams. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Drummond.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Outside, Maxey. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just complete